What's up, it's your boy Reemus, and in this video we're going to be talking about something that I learned from this book right here, which is 50 Cent's book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. Now in this book, one thing I like about 50 Cent is that he's the type of person who he doesn't look at himself like a victim. He doesn't look at himself like, oh my god, I came from a circumstance where I grew up without a parent. I grew up with just my grandma. I got shot 9 times. I got left for dead. But, I have all the excuses in the world to make if I just want to sit, cry along with my, with the experiences that I've had. And then he talks about how, in this book, he says, black people complain about their problems a lot. So they victimize themselves. They victimize themselves in a way where, yeah, things happened to you before, but you can't let those things define you. Now, he doesn't go deeper than this, so the next bit what I'm saying is all me. It's what my interpretation of it. Now, one thing that I would take from this book, and I think that people from the hood or people from the culture, they should read this book because it would spark in them the thing that says, you know what, where I am, I'm responsible for. And things did happen before, but it's okay. I'm gonna now take what happened before. I'm gonna click like this. I'm gonna move it outside of my head, and I'm gonna move forward. Now, my thing is, and this is my belief, this is my perspective, this is just the way I think. I think black people complain about their problems too much. I think they complain about the fact that slavery happened too much. I think the fact that people complain about hardships and inequality way too much, and they do nothing about it. They do nothing to get better. They do nothing. They don't even deserve the ability, the capability, or they're not in any stance to complain about that stuff because they're not doing anything to help it. So I take the spirit that 50 Cent has, and he's trying to give you in this book, which is don't complain, get it yourself. Yeah, stuff happened before, but get it yourself. A whole entire cultures and demographics will complain about stuff that if they took it upon themselves to say, look, I'm not a victim, I can lead myself out of this, they'd be out of the problem. But no one wants to do that. It is my opinion that black people complain about their problems too much without doing stuff to actually help themselves out of it. They'll complain about financial and economic inequalities without doing anything to change those inequalities. They'll say, hey, but white people, can you help me? Can you give us a job? Can you give us a job? Because inequality, there's not enough equality in the workplace. Like, why don't you just hire us more? No, none of that. If you want to be strong, that's the opposite of the mindset you have. You know what I mean? I'm not a part of anything that is. I'm not a part of that community at all. And you shouldn't want to be a part of that community yourself. So I can imagine when someone listens to this, if they are black, they'll say, hey, yeah, you're just a... I don't know what they would say, actually. But they definitely wouldn't take it well on their side. But I don't say this because I'm trying to hurt you or trying to demean you or trying to make you feel bad. I'm saying this to make you stronger because your way doesn't make you stronger, but my way does. My way makes you stronger. My way makes you think more powerful. It brings you in control. It makes you the leader. No one should complain. If you want to be led by a strong spirit, there's no time for complaints. There's only time for solutions. And this is how my mind works. I read stuff like this and I'll draw it out, for all of what it's worth. And the stuff that other people would never see, I'm going to see. So he does go into in the book about the fact that, black people don't come together. I think that's what he said. Or one thing he said is they definitely complain a bit and, victimize themselves. And I'm saying you need to turn that around and do the exact opposite. So that's one lesson that I got from this book. And on this channel, I'm sharing lessons that I just get in life and from books and from other people. And I'm sharing what I learned along the journey to knowledge of self, power, and strength. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out the next video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.